last play of the game, but when you were still in there, you threw a pass and went high and
Oh.
ran to the bench.
Yeah. What can I say? Probably the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. That's all I gotta say.
But it was kind of fun.
I guess. Because I ran straight to the bench. But it wasn't that fun for me. I got one more turnover there, so.
The offense is averaging 140 points over the last 2 games. A lot of things are clicking. What are some of the things, in your opinion, that are working really well right now?
I think we're playing unselfish basketball, just sharing the ball. We knew that we're going to have low man early there, so a lot of corner threes for us. We got them up 53. But I think it was not all of them, but most of them were really good shots. So that's what we got to do.
How important is it to take care of, when you have a game like this, to go ahead and take care of business? I mean, New Orleans obviously has been struggling a little bit lately.
Every game is important. I don't know if they've been struggling or not, but they have a great team. Right now, they have two superstars that can go off any night. So it's not as easy as it seemed today because we have another game and they're a very, very dangerous team.
You guys are 8-2 through 10 games. I was wondering if you could describe the difference between this time last year and this time this year, the feeling on the court and the locker room.
Yeah, it's way better. When you're winning, everything's great. So we gotta be the same ones. There's gonna be some tough stretches for sure. It's a long season, so we gotta be the same, keep the same energy. But so far, it's been great.
What do you think the biggest difference is?
I don't know. We're just playing basketball. We're playing good basketball, playing defense, and just we enjoy it. We're having fun out there.
So like to see Kyrie getting off like he's off lately.
Yeah, he said he was tired before the game, so that was, how do you say that? BS. So I don't get fined. Bless you.
You call BS? I was tired. I was. I told him before the game that I was tired just to humanize what I was dealing with. I didn't feel like my absolute best, but I knew that it would create some type of inspiration or motivation amongst the guys. Just told them that I need to be picked up, and then coming out the gates, we're getting up and down a little bit, and my body started to warm up. So I think I was tired before the game, and then once the game got going, I got into it. But I think it was good for our team just to hear out something different before the game, and it led to a good result. So hopefully we could have the same result on this next upcoming game as well. Yeah, competitor's creed right there.
You kind of hinted that you thought that you felt your body was getting better. Now, notwithstanding you being tired tonight, what do you think the difference has been?
Think back a few nights ago, just referring to trusting my body. When you're coming into high-level competitive environment like the NBA, it's combat. It's physical combat every day, whether we're in shoot-around, whether in practices. So when your body's taking that much contact, you just don't know when it's going to feel 100% again, and the days in between can feel shortened. The hours come and they go, and the games come and they go. But to feel like my body's balanced on my jump shots or on my drives, and I'm able to be physical on both ends of the floor, and I'm not thinking about my breathing, or I'm not thinking about kind of my next jump shot or my last jump shot. It just enables you to play with a freedom, a liberation, really, skill-wise. You want to make an impact out there. I want to make an impact out there. And when I say you want to make an impact out there, just as a competitor, you want to go out there and have a great game every single time, but it's just not happening, and I didn't start the season off the way I wanted to, and I was quoted on saying it was a healthy challenge for me, which it is. I'm 13 years in. It's not like I've not had seasons where I've started off well, but it took me a little time to figure it out, and now we're here. So just want to find that consistency and continue to do the things that are working. The way we're playing as a team? Oh, yeah.
It looks easy with just the way everybody's running and the ball's flying around.
Yeah.
Is it easy to play?
Yeah, no, it's easy to play that way when You're not turning the ball over. You're keeping the other team off the free throw line. You're getting stops consecutively. And you have spurts of 4 or 5 minutes where a play isn't being called. It's just constant pace running. We're running to our spots, and we're just remembering the little details that make us a great squad. Individually, we have talent, but as a team collectively, when we're all hitting on cylinders like that, like tonight, you can see a result like that. So it felt good. Definitely easy pace to play. But the question for us that we always have to answer is, do we want to be consistent with it? And that's something that starts with our preparation, starts with how much rest we get, starts how serious we're taking these teams in the league, and setting a precedent for ourselves so we know our style of play sooner than other teams do.
Does it help when you can see Luka throw one into the fourth row and give him a little grief about it?
Yeah, you know, it's always good when we can give each other a little, little humor when we make mistakes out there. It's all part of the game. It's human.
Is there a comfort, Kyrie, knowing that you guys are so good in the half-court game, just in the pick and roll game, to know that there is a variety of ways that you can play and you can still be efficient regardless of the style?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of this figuring out process of how to be a complete team. Night to night, we have roles that we're establishing, but we also can play other roles on this team. I think that's part of the diversity that we have in our locker room is just having guys that can do other good things that complement our team well and still keep team first. Obviously there are going to be some shot attempts that are going to differentiate between player to player. Minutes are going to differentiate, but what's consistent is our attitude and how we treat the basketball game as a whole. Whatever minutes you're in there, the attitude is make an impact and be proud that you're making a positive impact for the team. And if you're not, then you got to give your teammate a chance to go do that. So it's healthy. It's a team sport. Everybody wants to be out there, but when you have some veterans and some maturity going on and you have some honest conversations, games like tonight seem like everything's working well. And then it's not like we forgot about the Raptors either beating us. So just a little inner motivation for games moving forward.
8-2, obviously it's 10 games now are down. What's the vibe like, maybe even compared to last year's feeling out process?
Man, I can't wait till the last year comparisons eat away at their own because, man, I don't, last year I wasn't here for the whole entire year, but I am responsible for part of it. And I take my accountability for that too. But I think this year, as I said the other night, we had a great training camp, and 8-2, we're not satisfied. We know we don't win the championship off of the first 10 games, and we still have some things to clean up. So, it's no time to be super happy about these wins. We know it's coming down the line, and also how important this next game is for the in-season tournament.
Luka mentioned expecting to see an early low man against the Pelicans. What were your thoughts on how the offense kind of exploited that?
Yeah, I think we were just aware of some of their rotations, aware of some of the mistakes that they were going to potentially make, and just took advantage of it on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think everyone's being unselfish. When you look at Luka and Kai didn't have to finish the Clipper game, and tonight Luka didn't have to finish, this game. So I thought those our two leaders set the tone, but just unselfish, playing with the pass and then our pace. This is different than what we're used to, and so the guys have really bought into it and trusted that we can play faster and also play with the pass. And so you saw that, tonight, and you saw that, against the Clippers.
What do you think of what we're seeing from Kyrie and just him getting healthier?
Yeah, I think, he had a trip over to China for his shoe. And then we, as a group, had a trip. And so he's done a little traveling here. And I think you can see he's starting to catch rhythm, which is always good to see. It makes the game easier for everyone. When you see that, between the two guys who handle the ball the most, only have 3 turnovers, it just puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And we're getting good looks. Those two are getting good looks. And so it was a good night.
There were a couple games there where you said you guys weren't on the pace that you wanted. Is this now, have you now reached that pace pretty consistently the last couple games, or can you guys
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think the pace, if I'm correct, we're maybe in the top 10, which we've never been mentioned in the top 10 of pace. So, but I think if we can continue to, be consistent, and there's going to be nights where we can't, make shots, but if we're getting wide open looks and we continue to keep trusting one another, we believe this pace is good for us, and it just helps too to have depth and health. And right now, those are the two things that we have.